A lot of y'all seem to struggle with trading in the month of July. Okay, I see a lot of people taking losses, break even, and all that crap. That's because you guys complicate the living fuck out of it. Keep it simple, very very simple. Let me show y'all how you could have taken two beautiful longs today. All right, what is that? That is yearly first standard deviation high. As long as that level hold, I can be bullish, right? That's what the auction market theory tells us. If we are bullish, we'll use the first standard deviation high to go higher. What did we do yesterday? Did we hold it? We had a beautiful long candle, right? Beautiful bullish candle. So today, naturally, I would take longs, obviously. So my bias is bullish. No matter what happens, I'll be looking for longs. What is this? This is the 7-hour time frame. In 7-hour time frame, where were we? Outside the fair value. Fair value would be this within these bands. This VWAP is the quarterly VWAP. So if we are outside fair value, that would mean either we are in unfair value or we are going to have failed auction. What did we have? We had a failed auction. Why? Because after spending some time outside, we are coming back inside. And during the Asia and London, we came back to this, which is the first standard deviation low of the quarterly VWAP. So let me mark that. So as you can see, that's the quarterly first standard deviation low. So as long as that level holds, I will be bullish. So now I go to 2-hour time frame. Actually, no, I go to 30-minute time frame. 30-minute aligns with the weekly VWAP. Now what are we doing? In the morning session, let me replay this shit. So as you can see, this is the 30-minute time frame, and this VWAP is the weekly VWAP. This is this week's VWAP. So let me mark my levels. So as you can see, that is the weekly first standard deviation low. That purple line is the weekly VWAP, and that blue line up top is the weekly first standard deviation high. So if I am bullish, where would I be bullish from? Think for a second. Either I'll be bullish from the mean, which would be the VWAP, or I'd be bullish higher compared to the first standard deviation high, or we will retrace all the way down to first standard deviation low, and then we'll be bullish from there. Because within these bands, we are still in fair value. Does that make sense? So use one of these levels to go long. So now this is the 1-minute time frame, and this is the session VWAP, and I have replayed it back to 9:30. So let's see price action, and let me see when can I take longs. So as soon as market open, we pump higher outside of fair value, right? So if we want to be bullish, we'll use first standard deviation high as a reason to distribute higher, right? So let's see. So we're consolidating, we break higher, we come back inside fair value, we hold it, and that is where my first longs comes, right? Because if you are bullish, this is gonna act as a resistance or support, and then it won't let the price go below. And if that holds, I can be bullish. And I see order flow, I see sellers trapped, all that bullshit, and I take these longs. Beautiful, right? And then I let it play out. In a little bit, price retraces back to fair value. What is the fair value between these bands? What level am I looking?